Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and moving to a different sport today. We're going to a different game. We're going to go to Payoff Pitch Baseball and do a replay of Game 3 of the World Series from last year. This is LA Dodgers versus the New York Yankees. The first two games I've already played. The series stands 2-0 LA. But the games have been very close. The Dodgers have they came from behind to win the first game. They scored 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth. And the second game, they scored 1 run in the bottom of the ninth to win it 6-5. So both these games have been close. The Dodgers have prevailed. They're up 2 games to none. So we're going to go to game 3. Using the roller that I have, let's see if I can see the lineups here. Let's see if this will work. Actually, it pretty much will. So I have all the team cards here. I have a roller that I've built out. The lineup for the Dodgers is going to be Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Hernandez, Muncy, Smith, Lux, Hernandez, Kike Hernandez, and Tommy Edman with Walker Buehler on the mound. The Yankees are going to counter with Torres, Soto, Judge, Stanton, Chisholm, Volpe, Rizzo, Trevino, Verdugo, and Clark Schmidt on the mound. So a couple of the things that I do a little bit different. One of the things I do different is fatigue for the pitchers. So I do this across all the baseball games that I play that I can. The pitchers are going to get a fatigue number. I got this from, I think it was Scoreboard Baseball, which is, I think, available on Inside Sports, the Inside Games. But Scoreboard Baseball has a system where it's innings pitched plus walks plus hits, innings plus hits plus walks plus runs. And that number adds up to get their fatigue number. So for Buehler, his number is a 14. So when that number hits, innings pitch, hits, runs, walks, hits 14, he's going to come out unless one thing might happen. So like he ends the inning, and that end of the inning turns it to 14, but he hasn't faced the amount of batters that he would. I'll keep him in until he faces his batters faced. Clark Schmidt is a 13. So one of the things that this Dodgers team did is use a lot of relief pitchers. So you might see a lot of that. Looking really quickly at this sheet here, I create a sheet that has a breakout of all the relief pitchers that pitch for the team, and then the active ones have a 1 next to them. So those are active players. And then what innings did they actually pitch during the season? When did they come into the game during the season? It breaks out a random number based on when their appearances were. So let's see, the Yankees have Clay Holmes as a closer. I wonder why it says 0. I probably have to update it. There we go. You can see that his number would be a 35 out of a possible 37 that he's going to be the one in there. So anyway, it picks a random number for the relief pitcher and for pinch hitters. So I kind of do that. It just, that's one of the things I do. I also, on the cards, I used Adobe PDF and I added, I have an intentional walk and a sacrifice bunt rating down here as well. So just some of the things that I do, just a little bit different. I also don't play rare plays, so I play it straight up. So let me do one thing here. We are not at Dodger Stadium. All my stadium cards are over here. I gotta find Yankee Stadium. There it is. And there we go. We're at Yankee Stadium today. That's going to be it. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we'll see how this goes. The Dodgers are going to be visitors, so they will lead off. The roles are all going to be in here. Everything's kind of automated. If it's a ballpark check, I will read the number over here. If it's a defense check, I'll read the number over here. My wild pitch readings come off of this. Intentional walk, bunt, steals. I just have rolls, random rolls across the screen to kind of pick what I do, so I can run through pretty quickly each play. So we'll see how it goes. So Ohtani's going to lead off, facing Schmidt, and that is going to be a 4. So it's patient 79. He's going to get him. So it's going to be a fly out, fly to center. 1 out. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure my formulas are turned off. They are. Okay, 1 out. Mookie Betts. 4, patient again, 59. And he's going to get a base hit. So it's a single. So Betts gets a single. He's on first. Is he going to steal? The number over here is a 7, so he won't be stealing because his rating is a 3. Runner on first, 1 out. Freddie Freeman up. 11, defense. So the defense check I will go over to here. That's an 87. So we know an 87 isn't going to fail because that number is up in that top range for everybody. You check the error for third base. It's an out. That will end up being a pop-up to third. 2 outs. Teoscar Hernandez, 11. That's a defense check again, 53. So this one could be in play. Range for the center fielder. Center fielder is a C. 53 is going to be an out. So I see the defense is a 53, range C. That's an out. So a fly ball to center, and that ends the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. Actually, I got to prove his fatigue for the hit and 1 for the inning. So now he's at a 2. He gave up a single, pitched an inning. His number is now at 2. Bottom of the first. Gleyber Torres to lead off. 8 is tough. 28, he strikes out. So strikeout number 1 for Walker Buehler. Juan Soto, 5, patient, and I'm going to guess it is a walk. So he walks a lot. His walk range is a 1 to 80, which is incredible. So he gets a walk, runner on first. That does his fatigue 1. Is he going to steal? No. Aaron Judge, patient, 40. He's going to walk. First and second. 1 out. The Yankees have gotten ahead in the first 2 games and not been able to hold on. Stanton, 9, patient again, 82. That's going to be a grounder to short. So we check the double play. He gets him at 1, and he's going to be a double play. So the double play rating for Buehler is a 9, which is really good. Stanton's an 8, which for a batter is not good. The number's a 7, so we check to see if it's greater than both. It is a double play. I have that on here somewhere. If 2d6 is greater than, okay. Yes, that's a double play. And that's it. I've been playing if you watch some of my other videos, I've been playing a lot of net result soccer, And so some of these games I haven't played as much. So I've only played a few games back into it with payoff pitch. So that's going to end the inning. Stanton makes the last out. We go to the second inning. But one of the things, so NPNG Plus is one of my main games that I play, and I also play Payoff Pitch. Those are the 2 main baseball games that I play. But NPNG Plus just announced that they won't be making new seasons anymore. So I've been looking for a fallback, and I play a lot of Payoff Pitch. And really, I think this game is a very good game when it comes to replicating pitcher versus batter lineup. So the pitcher starts the play. You always read off the pitcher's card first, which I think it's really good because then the pitcher has control or not of the action. And I think some of the APA games or MPNG Plus, I tend to call them more batter related because the results come off the hitter. And like home runs and things like that are really hard to prevent in those games. But in payoff pitch, the results start off the pitcher. And a pitcher could have a good reading and still get a bad result. Or the pitcher could have a bad reading. I could roll wheelhouse and still be an out. So it's kind of, they both have a really good balance in that. So that's what I really like about this. And I've played it a lot, and so now I'm comfortable with it. I've had this giant roller. So going to the second inning, Max Muncy, 6 is a tough. He strikes out. 1 out. Will Smith, 10, tough again, 43. Oh, it's a double. See right there, he throws a tough, just misses the strikeout range, and it's a double for Smith. 1 out, runner on second. Is he going to steal? No. I checked the steal rating, it's 11. Lux is up, so it's with a runner on second, a runner on third, or second and third. I will check intentional walks. His rating is a 0, so he's not going to get walked here. So Lux is up. 11 is defense roll. Defense 54. We're checking for errors, second base. Second baseman is a 2. So that will be an out. And we check over here. The out is a ground ball fielder's choice. It's a fielder's choice if there's a force. So he'll advance. Two down, runner on third. Kike Hernandez is up. Chance not going to run. Tough, 56. Oh, just misses the hit range too. So it's out of all the range, it's going to be an out. He flies out to right field. Just about got it, but not quite. No runs, one hit. We go to the bottom of the second. It's still 0-0. Jazz Chisholm to lead off. 5 is Patient 46. It's a base hit. Joe Chisholm with a base hit. We're going to check his steal rating, which is a 5 versus a 7. It's not going to be. Runner on first. Volpe up. He could bunt. His bunt rating is an 11. He won't. 4. Ballpark. So we come over here. He is a right-handed batter. This is a wheelhouse, and it is gone. Anthony Volpe homers. So 4. Ballpark. Ballpark reading is a 65. 65 for a right-handed batter is in the wheelhouse. Then come back to the rating, which is a 2. Home run. And the Yankees again strike first, and they lead 2-0. Hit. Oh, that's that. 2 runs and a hit. 2, 4, 6. He actually should be 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2 hits. 2 runs. That's 4. 2 walks. That's 6. Plus an inning. 7. Okay. Rizzo's up. Tough. 4. Strikeout. 1 out. Nobody on. 5. Patient 89. That is going to be a ground out. 2 down. Verdugo. 8. Tough 43. That's a base hit. So a base hit for Verdugo. 3rd hit of the game. Is he going to steal? The 7's the number. He's a 2. Nope. Torres to hit. 9. Patient 22. He walks. So Buehler not having a good game. He's kind of all over the place. Not going to be long for this. Again, they're going to use their bullpen a lot here. Soto is up. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Patient 80 walks him. I got to check a wild pitch, though. So a 36 comes up. It reminds me here there's a possible wild pitch, but it's not in that range. It's another walk. He loads the bases for the one guy you really don't want to load the bases for, Aaron Judge, who could open up a big lead here. 6, tough. He strikes him out. So he bears down to get the out. 2 runs, 3 hits, 3 left on base. We go to the 3rd. He's already at an 11. Edmund to lead off. 10, tough, 51, base hit. So had some bad luck on the on the tough rolls. That is his 3rd hit. Trying to do the video and trying to keep score and do everything right, I'm kind of messing up a little bit. So he's got 3 hits and 2 innings, so that number's right. Runner on first, nobody out. Ohtani's up. 5, in play, 31, a base hit. We check and he's going to get 1 base on there. So I use the fast action cards built into here, which really makes it nice. Single, 1st and 2nd. Mookie Betts. 9, tough, 84. It's a grounded to short, and it's going to be a fielder's choice. 1 out. Freddie Freeman, 1st and 3rd, 1 out. 5, in play, 36 is a grounder to the pitcher, and he won't get a double play. So it's a grounder to the pitcher. Will be a fielder's choice. But what happens here? 1st and 3rd, ground to the pitcher, double play, no. What happens to the runner? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the runner there. Okay. So the infield's deep, ground to the pitcher. I got to look at that. So I have to mark that. Anyways, okay. So I'm going to call it a fielder's choice. And he's going to hold him. That's kind of what would happen. It's 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. Teoscar Hernandez up. 10, tough, 49. 10, tough, 49. Struck him out. I don't know if he would have gone there or not. I have to look that one up. Logically, to me, a ground ball to the pitcher he would have held. Okay. Bottom of the 3rd, 2-0 Yankees. 11, defense. Defense rating is a 33. It's going to be range second base. So the second baseman is Gavin Lux. He is a C, and that's going to be a base hit. So the range hit is a single. Runner on first, nobody out. He's not going to steal. Chisholm, not going to bunt. 10, tough, 81. Fly ball to center, 1 out. Volpe, 9, patient, 29, and it's a double. So he's going to get a double, and the runner on first is going to get 2 bases plus, so he could score here. He'll go to third. We're going to check if he's going to advance. So the choice is going to be, will the runner try to score? Is this choice number? Runner will try to advance when run is greater than choice. Stanton is a 3 and the choice is 11, so he's going to hold. Second and third, 1 out. So Volpe, a double and a homer. Buehler is on the edge of already being done here. Rizzo, second and third, 1 out. 5, patient, 49, and that's going to do it. That's a base hit, and 2 runs are going to score. So Buehler, not effective at all. Gives up 4, and we'll be done. Okay. Well, now you can see how I do relief pitchers. 4-0, runner on first, 1 out. And so let's look at this. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There. Oh, it's really slow to load. Okay. So the Dodgers are now in the 5th inning or less. That's going to be Graterol to come in. So that's just a random number that's on that for him. So Graterol is going to come in. Let's go back to here. Let me find you. Where are you? And he will enter the game. So Buehler goes 2 1/3, gives up 5 hits, 4 walks, 3 Ks, still could give up another run. So now what I'll do for relief pitchers is I'll look at their relief stamina, which is the average number of batters per outing. It's a 4, and I'll adjust it based on these numbers. If there's off by, let's say 2, it has to be off by 2. So if that was a 4, I'd add 1, but it's not. It's within 1, so he's going to stay as a 4. So Graterol's a 4. He can face 4 batters. Runner on first, 1 out. Trevino up. 10. In play, 56. In play, 56 is going to be a fly ball to right field. 2 down. Verdugo, 7. Patient, 87 is going to be a ground out. So he gets out of the inning. That for the Yankees score 2 more. 2 runs on 3 hits. And we go to the 4th. Max Muncy. 8, tough, 49, struck him out. 1 down. Will Smith. 3, ballpark, 43, that's a wheelhouse 52 and a double. So the ballpark's at 43, that's going to be in the wheelhouse. He doubles again, his second double of the game. 5th hit allowed by Schmidt. Runner on second. 1 out. Lux is up. 11, defense, 88. That's going to be an out. Error pitcher, no. And out. Ground ball, could be double play, but it's not going to be. He's going to hold. Runner on second, he holds. 2 down. 7, patient, 52, base hit. Base hit, and the run will, we go here. So actually we check a different spot. So single for Hernandez. Will Smith is a speed 7. 7 is going to be hit value +1, and that is a run scored. So Hernandez knocks in Smith to make it 4-1. That puts Schmidt at a 10. Hernandez steal is an F. He's not going anywhere. Edman is up. 2 outs. 7, patient, 62. Is it a wild pitch? No. 62, not quite in that range. It's a ground out. 1 run, 2 hits for the Dodgers. 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Graterol's faced 2 already. Torres is up. 5, tough, 27. Struck him out. 1 out. Betts. He struck out Ohtani. Did I look at the right thing here? Yeah, I did. What am I looking at? Time out. Ohtani's up next. Struck out Torres. 1 out. Soto. 10. In play 30. No, not quite. That is a pop up to second. 2 down, and that's going to be it for Graterol. He's faces 4. I'm going to pull him out. Coming into pitch is going to be Vesia. So good pitchers coming in. Trying to hold this. This is what's happened in the other 2 games, though. The Dodgers fall behind. They let their bullpen come in. They don't give up anything. And the offense works its way back into the game. So he's going to be a 4, but then this is off by 2. This was the lead, so he's going to gain 1 more. He's going to be a 5. 2 outs. 2 outs, nobody on. Judge is up. Vesia, 9. Tough, struck him out. Okay, we get out of the 4th, and it's bullpen time for the Dodgers. Going to the 5th, Ohtani to lead off. 3, ballpark. Hit a bad pitch. Ballpark. Wheelhouse, and gone. Ohtani homers. He's homered a couple times now in the series. And that is going to be it for Schmidt. So he rolls a 3, which is ballpark. The ballpark's a 36. That is the wheelhouse on both. And Ohtani's a 1 to 90. So he homers. 4 to 2. Schmidt's done. The Yankees are going to go to Mesa on the mound. I don't know. Let's see if they can hold on to this because they have had, the bullpen has had problems. It's had problems holding on to leads. Okay. Nobody on, nobody out. 4 to 2. Top of the 5th. 9. In play 38. There's an out. 1 out. Ground out. 1 out. Freeman. 7. Tough. 51. Base hit. Is it a strikeout? Nope. Base hit. He will not be stealing. Runner on first. 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez. 12. Ballpark. Right-handed batter. Wheelhouse. 46. And we're tied. Just like that. Home run. So the Dodgers go deep twice in the inning. The bullpen fails again. So 12 is the ballpark. 46 is the wheelhouse. Oh, no. 70 is the wheelhouse. And 61 is a home run. We're tied. 4 to 4. Nobody. 1 out. 1 out. Muncy, 69. What? 3. Wheelhouse again, 69. And this is a double. So Misa has come in and just kind of not done well at all. Runner on second. 1 out. Will Smith is up. He's got an intentional walk of 10. They won't walk him. They're going to pitch to him. Ballpark. In play 5 is going to be another double. 3 doubles for Smith. And the Dodgers take the lead. Just like that. Misa pitches to 5 batters, gets 1 out. They'll pull him out. And it's going to be Cousins. Cousins is going to come in to pitch. That was not a good outing. And now they're losing. And this is obviously the problem. They're down 2 games to none. This is going to be a problem for the Yankees. So he's a 5. So notice here the difference. 2 versus 6. That is 4 more on the downside. So we're going to subtract 4 divided by 2 is 2. We're going to make Cousins 3 for his endurance. So he might be able to get out of this inning. Runner on second. 1 out. Lux is up. Can't bunt, can't walk. Tough, 59. Base hit. So he singles, and the runner on second is going to score. The Dodgers are just kind of rolling through them here. Runner on first. One out. Enrique Hernandez. 7. Tough out. So he's going to strike out. Finally. 2 down. Edman. 6. Patient out. 85. He's going to get out. So 85 is going to be a ground out to second. But the Dodgers score 2, 3, 4, 5 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, led off by the home run by Ohtani, 6-4. So Vesia has faced, how many batters did he face? 1. So Vesia has faced 1 batter. He struck him out. Stanton to lead off. 4, tough, 33. That is a strikeout. 1 out. Chisholm, 7, patient out, 36. So the way that works, the patient out, it's patient. So if he gets a walk or a hit by a pitcher, he's going to get on base. If he doesn't and it falls, he's going to be out. If it falls into a hit range, it ends up being a line out to third. It goes to that line there. It could fall in his out range. It doesn't here. It falls into a hit range, but he lines out. 2 down. Volpe, 8, tough, 38, struck him out. So Vesia does a great job here, shutting down anything from happening. We go to the 6th. Cousins has faced his 3, so he's done. Now the Yankees are going to go through all their bullpen. They're behind in the 6th. That's going to be Tim Hill, ex-Padre. Get him in there. Okay. And his fatigue, he's going to be a 3 as well. Okay, Ohtani to lead off. 3, defense. Defense 66, error second base. So a 66 is going to be, unless he's a 1, this is the second baseman. He is a 2. So that's a ground out. 1 out. We get Ohtani. Mookie Betts, 6, tough, 10, strikeout. 2 down. Freeman, 10, in play, 37. That will be the 3rd out. So that's a ground out to the pitcher. And we get through. So Hill does his job. The Yankees just need to score now. So Rizzo, Trevino, and Verdugo, the bottom of the lineup. Vesia still has 1 more batter to face. He has 5, so he's going to start this inning. Rizzo to lead off, 9, tough, 58, and gets out. Shortstop. Ground out to short. So that's going to be it. So Vesia does a great job. They are ahead in the 6th, so they got to bridge that gap a couple more innings here. Dodgers will bring in Honeywell. He pitched. I don't know if he pitched for the Padres or not. Honeywell coming in. His fatigue is at 8, so he gets to face a few batters here. 1 out, nobody on. Trevino up. 7, in play, 47. That's going to be an out. Grounded to 3rd, 2 down. And Verdugo, 9, tough, 61. Ground out to short. No runs, no hits. We go to the 7th. So Tim Hill faced his 3, so they got to go behind in the 7th. It's going to be Mark Leiter Jr. Leiter. And he will be a 5. So he's got a few batters here. Tasker Hernandez to lead off. Top of the 7th, 6-4 Dodgers. 6, tough, 82. Will be a fly out to center. 1 out. Max Muncy hitting 2nd. 4, Wheelhouse, 87. No, not good enough. Ground out. 2 down. It's neat. The games need how that. Okay, you get the Wheelhouse. It's going to be a home run. No. The roll's a little bit too high. 2 down. Will Smith, 3 for 3, 3 doubles. 6, tough, 13, he strikes out. 7th inning, no runs, no hits. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Honeywell has faced 2 batters, so he's got plenty left. Torres to lead off. 4, patient 90. That will be a ground out to short. 1 out. Soto. 3, ballpark 93. That's in play. 62 will be an out. That is a fly out to center. 2 down for Aaron Judge. 4, patient 77. That's a double. He has a, so Judge, that's very cool. He doubles. Judge has a 1 to 98 in his wheelhouse range for a home run. He also has home runs in his patient range. He just missed it, actually, by 1. That's pretty cool. Runner on second. 2 outs for Stanton. Can they get back in it here? 4, patient 82. Not going to do it. Grounded to short. So every batter is a matchup, and games are like that. But it's just cool how it's the pitcher matching up against the hitter, and whatever the pitcher rolls, there's a chance for good and there's a chance for bad. So just because the pitcher can be dominant doesn't mean that they're always going to get everybody out. So that's just a cool feature of the game. Leiter has 2 more batters to face. Gavin Lux to lead off. 5, patient 51. He's going to lead off with a base hit. Single for Lux. Runner on first. Hernandez. He could bunt here. He's not going to. 6, tough 44. Oh, but he doubles. And the runner's going to score. So Leiter can't hold it. It's now 7-4. They're going to pull him. Behind in the 8th. Tough day for the Yankees here. Nolly's going to come in. Tommy Nolly. Nolly. If you do watch any of my videos, you know I have problems with last names. I'm going to call him Nolly. He gets 6 batters to face in this one. Runner on second, 1 out. Edman up, Ohtani on deck. It is 7-4. They could blow this thing open here. 6, patient 63, just misses. It's a grounder to short. And on a grounder to short, if he's a 7+, he'll advance. He's a 6, so he'll hold. 2 down. For Ohtani, his intentional walk range is at 13, and they will not walk him. They're going to pitch to him, which is a mistake because it goes into the ballpark, 31, wheelhouse, and gone. Ohtani, with his 2nd homer of the game, may have just done it. May have put this one away. So 11 is ballpark. Ballpark 31 is in the wheelhouse, 59 home run. Ohtani, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs. It's 9-4. One out. He's faced 2 batters. Betts is up. 6, patient 10. The bullpen has just really fallen apart for New York. Freeman's up. 6, patient 30. He walks. This is rough. First and second. 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez. 12, tough 76. 12 a lot of times is that wheelhouse number. But it's a tough for Nolly. 76 is then going to end up being a fly ball to center. 2 down. For Muncy, 9 tough, 65 just misses, and that's a grounder to short. That'll end the 8th, though. 3 more runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the 8th is now 9-4. What looked good for the Yankees, they were up 4-0. They were up 5-0 in the last game. Up 4-0 here. It's not going to make it. New pitcher for the Dodgers as well. Chisholm's up. Honeywell's done. We're ahead in the 8th. We're up by a lot, up by 5 or more. That's going to be Trenian's coming in. So I use the data from RetroSheet. So you get the data from RetroSheet, the play-by-play data, and you can sort out when the pitchers enter the game, and then put that into pivot tables in Excel, and you can figure out what inning these pitchers entered, and that's how I kind of build my table for relief pitchers is when they enter these games, how often. Then I also have to go through. I don't have to go through, but I go through the rosters, and I get Diamond Mine Baseball. I get the transaction list, and I find out how many games each player was on the roster, and it takes time. It's work to do, but you find out how many games. So that's the percentage of time they're on the roster. Multiply that factor, that ratio of how much time they're on the roster with their appearances to build these tables, to build the numbers. So that way, if a pitcher pitched in relief 2 times, but he was only on the roster twice, he's going to have a very high number. He should be pitching in relief in those games. Okay, bottom of the 8th. Chisholm's up, 9-4. Tranian in, 3. Defense. Range, second base. That's an 87. That's going to be a ground out, 1 out. Volpe, 5. Tough, 95. Fly out. 2 down for Rizzo. And Tough, 68. The Yankees are going quietly tonight. That's the bottom of the 8th. No runs, no hits. We go to the 9th. 9-4 Dodgers. Yankees need another pitcher. This will be their 7th of the game. Behind in the 8th or 9th is going to be, Clay Holmes, because we're running out of pitchers, so he's coming in. I think he has the loss in both the first 2 games. Oh, that's Training. I don't need to take him out. Because they've lost both times in the bottom of the 9th with him in. So now they're pitching the top of the 9th in a non-save situation. Will Smith will lead off. 8, Tough, 83. It's a ground out, 1 out. Holmes, I'm just putting his fatigue in there. He's 3. They've also had bad fatigue rolls. Lux, 5. Tough, 9. Strikeout. 2 down. And Kike Hernandez, 7. Patient, 52. Base hit. So base hit for Hernandez. I'm going to leave him out there. He's reduced, so we'll see what happens here. 6 in play. 21 base hit. So base hit, runner is a 6, and he will advance to third. That will be all for Holmes, who's just not pitched well. Still behind in the 8th or 9th, and it's going to be Luke Weaver. As we're running out of pitchers, they use just about everybody. Weaver's coming in to face Ohtani. Eight pitchers. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Ohtani up. 6. Tough, 88. Gets him. So he grounds out to second. They end that inning. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Yankees need something special here. Trevino has faced his 3, so we will go to the Dodgers bullpen. Ahead by more than 5 is Banda is coming in. Dodgers bullpen was good. So last year, I'm a Padres fan, live near San Diego. If you guys know, follow me, whatever. You know I live near San Diego, so I'm going to follow the San Diego teams, or maybe the LA teams if there isn't one to follow in San Diego. The Padres had these guys on the ropes. Padres had them on the ropes. And they used a bullpen game and shut them down. The Padres just couldn't score. Couldn't score after that, and they ended up going on to win the World Series. That was the toughest series the Dodgers had, was against the Padres. Trevino's going to lead off. We'll just finish this out here. It's a 4 in play, 42. That is a ground out, 1 out. Verdugo. Let him hit. 6, Tough, 61. Ground out, 2 down for Torres. And this could be it. 4 in play, 85, and that will do it. A ground out. So the Dodgers bullpen does what they've done all series. Buehler gives up 4. The bullpen comes in, and they don't give up another run. On the flip side, the Yankees bullpen gets torched. They give up 5. They got 5 in 7 innings. So that will do it for Game 3. The final score: the Dodgers 9 runs on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 17 hits. Wow. 4 runs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 runs, 17 hits, 4 runs, 7 hits for the Yankees. That's going to wrap it up here from Yankee Stadium. Game 3 of the series is done. The Dodgers lead 3-0. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. My next video is probably going to be Sideline Strategy Games basketball, so SSG basketball. Again, if I don't have a San Diego team to root for, I'll root for an LA team, and that's going to be the Lakers. At 86-87 Lakers. I'm playing them through their season. And I also have some more soccer videos coming up, and I'm kind of playing through all the other games that I play to give them some fair shake on the channel. So that's going to wrap it up here for the night. It's Friday night, so you guys have a good night. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay safe out there, and I will see you on the next video. Everybody have a good night.